I first saw my dad praying the Rosary when I was a little girl. He'd be downstairs early in the morning, and sometimes I'd wake up early and I'd walk downstairs, and he was just intently looking down and praying with these beads. And I always wondered, gosh, what is he doing?
So a family of 6, I was one of 6, rushing off to get to Mass. We'd get there in time. We had our whole pew, and then my dad would always begin every Mass with his rosary out. So just that solid example of him, along with my grandfather too, praying a rosary, and how he told me one day that ever since World War II, on the battlefield, he's prayed the rosary every day.
Rosario, para mí, empezamos cuando yo era muy chiquita, muy niña, antes de la primera comunión. Mis padres estaban muy involucrados en la iglesia, eran cursillistas y son cursillistas, y ellos nos enseñaron desde muy chiquitos a hacer el rosario.
It's like when you have a child and you make a scrapbook for your child from birth to their life, and that's kind of what the rosary's like.
All of us have a need for a mother. We're blessed to have our earthly mother, but also having our mother in heaven who Jesus gave to us. And the rosary to me is nothing more than taking the hand of Mary and walking with her. So she knows our need for touch. And so to be able to touch the beads of the rosary and to truly know that that's like holding Mary's hand.
My dad, who's 88 in Charlottesville, Virginia, we will call each other and say the rosary together. And he's got, dementia, but let me tell you what, he knows every mystery, every prayer. That is one thing that he just lights up and he will never forget.
I remember I used to walk the halls of the corporate headquarters right outside of New York City, and I carried my finger rosary in my pocket. So when it was challenging to depart the business world and leave everything and go to the seminary, I found great consolation in maybe praying a decade of the rosary as I walked the halls of the corporate office.
Me doy cuenta que es un instrumento sumamente valioso para nosotros los católicos para poder orar y tener esa comunicación. Es muy lindo poder tener la meditación con ella. Siento paz, tranquilidad cuando lo oro. Y es un instrumento que hoy en día necesitamos, especialmente con todo lo que está pasando en este mundo.
And I know it's kind of scary at first, but really when you just take one mystery at a time and go through it and pray it and really meditate on it, it's just this overwhelming sense of love.